Home is a place to laugh, learn, and play, and a place where everyone should always feel safe. That's why at Kidda we believe that protecting children from house fires is everyone's cause. Join us in our mission to help families everywhere learn about fire safety so we can help keep children safe at home and ensure lots more laughs in the future. Learn about the importance of smoke alarms and creating your own home fire safety plan at cause4alarm.org. Hello, critter protectors. Mr. Jim here, and welcome to Kids Animal Stories, a place where there's always a mystery and adventure around every single corner. If you love critters of all shapes and sizes, I need you on our Critter Protector team. Join our adventure as we learn about critters from around the world and in our backyards. Well, my friends, are you ready for today's adventure? Me too! Let's go! Akane, the Japanese firebelly newt, had just spent her morning eating yummy worms, relaxing out of the water, and thinking about egg-laying season that was coming up pretty soon. She tried to put off thinking about all the work ahead for some time, but it was approaching quickly. But after swimming around her entire clear water pond, she realized she had a terribly big problem. She had looked all over her area and hadn't spotted a single green leaf. Wait, that's the problem? A green leaf? That doesn't seem very big, big problem. I've definitely gone places where I haven't seen a green leaf and thought, the world is ending! So what does this have to do with egg-laying season? Shouldn't Akane be thinking about where she should be laying her eggs and less about the plants in her pond? Do you have any guesses of why Akane is so concerned about there not being any green leaves? Well, Akane was actually thinking about her eggs. These plants play a big part in keeping her eggs safe.
Why are all the plants completely gone? I can't lay my eggs in the dirt or rocks. Hey, what am I gonna do?
She was feeling very worried. You see, Japanese firebelly newts need leaves to lay their eggs in. Each egg is carefully laid on a leaf and rolled up for safety. Akane thought for a while and decided her only bet was to leave the area she was used to and try and find some leaves somewhere else.
Goodbye, cozy home. Goodbye, little rocks where I sleep. Goodbye, bright sun shining down on my favorite water's edge.
Akane was feeling rather sad about leaving. Even though she was hoping to find a better place not too far, it was still hard to leave home. Have you ever had to move? Maybe say goodbye to friends who are moving or family members? It's always hard and a bit sad to say goodbye. As Akane headed towards the south end of the pond, she tried to keep her eyes peeled for the color green.
If I could just find a nice patch of leaves, that's really all I need,
she thought. After a bit more swimming, it started to get dark. Akane hadn't even realized how quickly the whole day flew by. She forgot all about dinner but was too tired to care. So she fell fast asleep. The next morning, Akane woke up to the grumbling of her tummy.
I've got to find something to eat. I'm starving.
Akane swam around. Large fish passed by, somewhat unfriendly. Even a small turtle swam past without even saying a word.
These critters on this side of the pond don't seem to be very friendly. I miss my neighborhood.
Just when she was about to cry, she saw some small insects near the surface of the water.
These bugs will have to do. Maybe I'll be happier once I get some food in my tummy.
Akane thought, and she headed up to the surface to eat. She was right. After some breakfast, things didn't seem so sad anymore. She kept heading south in hopes of finding some green plants for her eggs. It's kind of funny how that happens, where if our tummies are empty and we're feeling very hungry, sometimes I get a little grumpy or extra sad. Have you ever felt big emotions when you're feeling very hungry? Oh, I definitely have. She searched for hours and hours and still didn't find anything that would work for her eggs.
I've only got a little more to go and I'm gonna hit the other end of the pond. I'm running out of places to look. I hope I'm gonna find something.
Just before the south bank of her pond, and just before she had to make a decision of whether to look somewhere else, Akane started to see some familiar movement.
What? Is that a... No, it couldn't be!
She started swimming towards a little splash ahead of her. Just ahead, right by the edge of land, was a patch of greener than green leaves and plants. Not only did she think they seemed perfect, but so did a bunch of other firebelly newts. Left and right, she saw newts busily laying eggs and rolling them up inside of the leaves, carefully setting them among the other plants.
I can't believe my luck! Whew! I thought I was running out of room, but this is perfect.
She headed over to a slightly less crowded area to inspect the leaves, and a friendly voice greeted her.
Hi there. Are you new in town? My name is Maya, and welcome to Green Acres,
Maya said happily.
Oh, thank you. My name's Akane. Whew! I'm from the north end of town, and you wouldn't believe how relieved I am to see some familiar faces and some much-needed green plants.
Akane tried to explain the plant issues with where she was from. Maya had heard about the problems, and a few other newts had traveled to this little secret oasis. As Akane laid her eggs, throughout the next few months, she made more and more friends. Green Acres quickly started to feel like home, and she was so happy she took the risk of trying something new. If it weren't for her brave move across the pond, she would never have found a perfect place for her eggs and babies and a place to make new friends. The end. Great job, you listened all the way to the end. And have you heard that we are starting our very first book? Well, right now, down in the show notes below, you can pre-order your very first Mr. Jim book. I'm so excited to share our very first hardcover book with you that you can read at home. So make sure that your parents know about Mr. Jim's first book. All the information is down in the show notes below. I'll see you on our next adventure. Bye!